Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how to safely demo and haul away an existing master bathroom vanity and countertop. Basic tools for this: crescent wrench to allow us to safely cap and turn off the existing water lines, single jack sledgehammer. We got a hammer used for prying, crowbar or flat bar they call this, to get behind cabinet and pull away from the wall. A reciprocating saw. We've got a multi-use tool for getting into small places, cutting around water lines, cordless screw gun. So first off, guys, when we start a bathroom vanity demo and countertop removal, sink removal, first thing we want to do is make sure we isolate and locate where our water lines are and how to shut them off, okay? So in the standard application here for a sink setup, as you look underneath here, guys, we've got what we call a hot and cold water angle shutoff. These tubes right here, these water lines are connected to the faucet, which is up here, okay? We want to make sure we isolate and disconnect the water from the house to the faucet. By doing that, we turn off the angle stop where we shut it off, okay? Then we're able to disconnect safely the water feed that's running to the faucet. The other piece that we need to be paying attention to is isolating and finding out where the main water source is feeding the house. It's usually sometimes in the front of the house, maybe on the sidewalk. We want to know where that is so that in the event that we accidentally hit a water line or something, a pipe burst, we can run out to the front and turn that water off so we don't flood the rest of the house, okay? So finding where your water is and being able to turn off your angle stops is super important, and the very first thing we do when demoing a vanity. As you can see here, guys, we took the cabinet doors off. Guys are working on the countertop, and everything starts to come apart pretty easily. You go section by section. Here, this is the traditional tile countertop material. It has a scratch and float application. And as you can see, as we take apart a sink, everything's been already pre-disconnected. We take it out safely and haul it away. Have at it. Okay, so now as you can see, guys, here we have the sinks removed, and the countertop or the tile material that was on top of here has been safely removed. Underneath the tile or countertop material, almost always, there's a piece of plywood that we call a rough top, basically. So this is usually installed with screws, okay? So simply take the screws out, and as Tyler's doing right now, he balances the screws out, and the plywood piece should come up very, very easily, and we can discard it. So as you can see, it's starting to move. There's probably a couple more screws in it. To recap, we've talked about capping the water lines, or at least shutting them off, right? Disconnect the water lines, take the countertop material off, which allows you to basically remove the sink. Now we're on to the rough top material, and then after that, we have to remove the vanities themselves. With the rough top removed, the plywood removed, now we have access to the old vanity frame. Since we're not salvaging the vanity, we're not going to reuse it for any reason, Tyler's going to town on it and breaking it apart in pieces. It's a lot safer to do. Just so you know, you got to isolate and find out how it's attached using typically screws. So you got to find these screws. There's another one right here. Down here you can see there's another one. Once we find those screws, we can find the right fitting for the screw itself, back the screws out, and then trash the old vanity. Okay? Okay, so we're getting really close to the end here. As you can see, we have these old water lines here that we want to make sure we're really careful with, because these are still under pressure. There's water behind that shutoff. So a lot of us be very careful to make sure damage or break the water line. But in the event that we do, we know exactly where the shutoff is out front, right? Because we've already started, or we isolated that at the very beginning. As he's pulling apart the base pieces, we already got stuff pulled away from the backside of the wall, and we're starting to pull, right? So now we can see one of these is the big strong muscles. And stuff's starting to come apart now. We did that by taking screws apart ahead of time. So as we work section by section, we were able to take out piece by piece, okay? All the while making sure we're doing things carefully and safely, right? Piece by piece. This is just a little veneer toe kick that is installed, you know, after the cabinet's installed. It's a little non-supportive piece. That goes. Want to make sure that we don't, remember these water lines are charged, right? So we want to make sure we don't damage those water lines. But in the event that we do, you know exactly where they're shut off. Last piece we need to take off is this this backer board piece here. But we'll do that by taking a saw or a sawzall of sorts, which is a reciprocating saw, and kind of close this off and break it and remove it. So as you can see, it's just a very, very thin piece. This backer board is just a very, very thin piece of kind of laminate. Tyler's just very carefully working around the water lines. This is how the pros do it, but if you want to be extra careful and safe, sometimes it's nice to have a reciprocating saw, which Vermont is going to show you how to use. This is a good tool because it vibrates back and forth and allows you to make precise cuts. So. So it'll fold down. Okay. That's how fast that's. All right, very good. So now we'll sweep it up real quick. Okay, so here we are. The vanity's removed safely. Water lines haven't been altered in any way. You remember what we had before? We had the old cabinet vanity with the double sink, faucet, and that old tile countertop, right? Fast, easy steps to safely and professionally remove a master bathroom double vanity the way that a pro contractor would do it. So if you thought this video was helpful in any way or you'd like to hear more about it, please like it down below, and we'd appreciate your guys' feedback.